EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Pacific Northwest and the bustling city of Portland, Oregon. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Voyagers of Portland.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Lions. So how about that? You want to talk about coming into a hostile environment and just silencing the crowd. They just did it.
Couldn't be a better start. There's no way. All week long, they've talked about having this type of a start, but I think they looked at it from the offensive team's perspective. You know, get the opening kickoff. You guys control the ball. A lot of people are now going to say, okay, now your offense, will they be out of whack? No, not at all. They're going to be absolutely happy. They're relaxed. They took care of business for them. They don't have any pressure now. They can just go play.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Let's do this. Come on, focus, boys, focus. Let's go, baby. Come on, guys, pick it up.
First look is incomplete.
You talk about this Lions defense.
And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently second best in the NFL.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for, this is what you practice for, this is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. A bit of a catch for him to remember. That's number 400 for his NFL career. Not a bad number at all. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. Now this defense for the Lions very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down and they're playing with extreme confidence.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a second down and 6. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter.
Come on, baby. It's gonna be a good day. We gotta get this done. Yeah.
Second and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. Aldridge, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. Back to throw. Bruce. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 21. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
On first and 10, Bruce. Touchdown! A great play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Voyagers drive it right down the field to score on their opening drive. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one.
At home, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Goff and this Lions offense set for a first and 10 at their own 27.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
In motion right, Campbell. Going back to Gibbs on first down to the 27-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
A quick throw there out to Williams. Then he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 21 yards. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Goff now looks to throw. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. It's a quarterback sneak, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
The sneak successful from a yard out.
And his guys have taken the lead.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Point after here coming up.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And really, it's worth talking a little more about the stakes of this game. Currently, these are the top two seeds in the NFC. I think they're the two best teams. Would you agree?
I think you can definitely make the case that they are, and I like where you're going with that. I do know that we've seen a couple of other teams along the way that would say, hey, don't forget about us. But your premise, I think, could be spot on. These could easily be the top two teams in the NFC.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This out quickly to Williams. Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out. Goff. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. A good pickup after the penalty. 12 yards, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Goff going to move his guys around a bit. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 95 catches for him now on the year, and it's a first down. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws that quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. It takes two to tango.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Another run for Gibbs here. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. First down is right.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Going underneath. Gibbs has it. And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
A 6-yard pickup.
Gibbs again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
Patterson now for the extra point. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Lions 14, Voyagers 13. Riley Patterson to kick off for the Lions.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Take over. First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, Aldridge. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47.
The tackle made back at the 47-yard line.
To throw on third down, Bruce. That is caught. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And they convert on third with a gain of 22.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now a second and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Aldridge. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. First down now, but that clock rolling. Looking to throw. Bruce. And it'll be intercepted. And the Lions Eagles are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Second down and 3.
Now gone.
Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Now Goff on first down. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Campbell. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First down Lions on a pickup of 13. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
So, Charles, for this offense, we've been talking all year about how difficult it would be to run the table. And you gave me your chances early in the year. You thought maybe 25%. A few weeks ago, you thought closer to 50, but not quite 50. Now, here they are, 15-0. This is happening, isn't it?
I think it is, Brandon, because I do believe this team is too invested, too well coached to fall asleep at the switch now. And I think it ultimately benefits them to stay engaged all the way through the season because make it to the finish line, then they get the open week to refresh and re-energize. But if you get off the gas now, that can really hurt you come playoff time.
Just beating the play clock is gone.
That's complete to the Porter.
Just a gain of a couple there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
And the delay of game penalty makes this much more difficult. 3rd and 8. Final shot before break here. Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A 1-point game through 2 quarters as we get rolling here in the 2nd half. And the half will begin with a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we?
And he coughed it up. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And maybe some indecision there on what looked to be an RPO. He wound up keeping it, but that defense right on him to strip it away.
And typically when we see that type of indecision on an RPO, that means it's well defended. He had nowhere to go with it, and that allowed the defense to get to him and knock it free and make it a turnover.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. It's complete to Williams. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Second and 5. Now a give to Gibbs, running left.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Now Goff looking to change the play. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 17-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They head head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Goff. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. But I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bruce. Over the middle, complete. It's Reeves. That'll give him 8 that time. And 3rd and 1 now.
It's a gain of 8. Brings on 3rd and 1.
And now an audible here into something else.
On 3rd down, Aldridge. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Bruce. Look at the big fella go. And down to the 28-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw. Bruce. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
A third quarter now, to 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're going to speed things up here.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Aldridge. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10.
Boys, you got this.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Reeves. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They'll go with a keeper. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And that's also all for this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there.
With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Voyagers put together a 4th quarter EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Pacific Northwest and the bustling city of Portland, Oregon. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Voyagers of Portland. Ready to get us started here, Riley Patterson.
And off we go to wrap up a great Sunday of football.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Goff in this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide.
And he'll get nothing out of that one.
2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Bruce. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On 1st down, Aldridge. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Bruce. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dalton Kincaid with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Voyagers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a 1st down. Goff now to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you can just put the ball on him and then let him run.
He's got some space. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Can't get away, and he's taken down. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak it's definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
They go play action here on first down. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. Aldridge. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. With now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year. And the Voyagers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor when you break the ice a little bit? Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Gone. He's airing it out for Williams. And got his man complete. Down the left sideline. And he is into the end zone. And the touchdown record is now all his. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. Boy, a little panic here early. A first-quarter onside kick. Looks like this one won't work out. Hens team able to secure the football. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, They must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
They'll run on first down. Aldridge, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Aldridge. Down the right sideline. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it 21-8. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Off-play action. Here's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Portland football here, ready to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up.